Welcome to Do the Talk podcast. This is your real estate podcast where we teach regular people like you and I how to invest in real estate. So, if you are looking to invest in real estate, you have come to the right place. My name is Ahmed Lawal, and my co-host here today is Ibrahim Ojianide. Ibrahim, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
So this is another day. We're happy to be here, and we'd like to come in, talk to you guys about what we have learned and what we are seeing in real estate. But all we ask in return is to please, this is free, guys. Please subscribe to our channel, share with your friends, your family, your coworker. We really depend on you because it's really all about you guys. There's nothing we can do here. If you don't support us, it's like we are just here. We can't do anything.
Yeah,
so
that's correct.
Please, it is free. I know you guys are busy. Everyone is busy. All you have to do, please click on the like, subscribe button, share with your friends, your family. Help us. Please help us. We would like to grow bigger than this. We want everyone to know about real estate because at the end of the day, we all gonna benefit from the value. We are coming out here. It's not free. We are spending our money, our time, our commitment is very strong, and we are here to stay. Yeah. So, by the way, don't think you share to your friends, your family, the next day they don't see us again. No, we have been doing this and we are committed to keep doing this. Yeah. So please share this with your friend, your coworker. Thank you. And by the way, stay tuned. We are here to drop a very important topic today. Absolutely. We all know about tax. Uncle Sam, okay? Yep. Uncle Sam. Today is Uncle Sam. So Ahmed is going to start us by telling us what we have to do, how real estate can help you, or how can you prepare with your real estate investment before the tax Uncle Sam Day hits. It's almost close. It's almost here. Before you know it, January, February will be here. Yeah. But you need to prepare beforehand. Okay, yeah. Ahmed, what can our audience know about?
Yeah, so preparing to do your tax in January. Everybody thinks January is the time for tax, but actually it's the year round.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the fourth quarter of the year, I'm talking about October, November, December, it is very important at that point to check your books, check your papers. Before I go into details of that, I'm going to say if you are sick, you go to the doctors.
Definitely.
Or nurse practitioners to check you, diagnose what is going on, and suggest what they think might give you a relief, right?
Yeah.
So I would say the number one thing is, because a lot of things happen during the year, number one thing, in my opinion, is to get your CPA involved in your books and make sure you have everything that you need for the next year tax. Because the reason why you want to get them involved is you don't want to leave any dollar on the table.
Definitely.
And you don't want to pay more than how much you have to or you need to. So those two things are different things, but they are very important when it comes to tax. So paying more than you have to or leaving money on the table is very tricky.
Yeah.
Your tax strategy will be able to ask you some questions that will lead you to, okay, this is what I've done, this is what I anticipate, this is that, and I think I'm going to end the year at this point. Yeah. So with that information, you can now prepare your record and make sure you are ready. But if you don't talk to them, it's like you don't get diagnosed. So you might be thinking it's actually fever and it's like a chronic headache.
Yeah.
So you might be thinking it's just this, and it might end up to be something bigger. So if you don't, one of the things that I learned last year is, if I had done it the other way, other than the way that I went with, I would have maybe have like a tax credit of 21,000.
Wow.
I couldn't take advantage of that, but I was told that I still have 3 years to claim it.
Okay.
Right. So now that I talked to them last year, I know what to expect this year, but my business kind of grew a little this year than last year.
That's
so
a good one.
It doesn't mean last year's situation is going to still be like exactly the same what I'm going to see this year. Yeah. So that means you have to plan ahead, talk to people, talk to your CPA before the day, so that you can make sure you are not leaving money on the table, and you can make sure you are taking full advantage of everything that is out there for you. The second one is your books. You want to make sure you keep record of literally everything. Mortgage you paid, that one you can download from your mortgage company.
Yes.
Taxes, insurance, property management fee.
Yeah.
If there's any common area management that you did this year, if there's any rehab you did, if there's basically you want to make sure you have all the books that you will be needing, especially the money that goes out of your pocket.
Yes.
Those ones are very, very important because you want to make sure you recoup as many as you can during your tax period. Government have those there for a reason.
Yeah.
They want to encourage you to remain in business and have business continuity. In order to be able to do that, you need to have a proof for it.
Yeah.
So, it is very, very important to help your CPA by helping yourself.
Yeah.
Because when they finish filing, the filing and whatever they put on there is now your responsibility. So if IRS come back tomorrow and they need a proof of something, it is your responsibility to provide it. It is not their responsibility. So you need to be actually into the tax process and make sure the right people is doing it and you are giving them the tool they need to do it. So Ibrahim, talking to your CPA, making sure your record, your papers are intact. What other things should people be getting ready to make sure they take full advantage of the coming tax period?
Yeah, thank you so much. So you really analyzed or emphasized on the strategies or the ways people can take advantage of the tax benefit that is, we all know it's is something that is available with real estate investment, and doing it right is the most important thing. That way you can actually leverage well to the max on that, because without doing that, you're going to leave some money on the table, which is not a good thing as an investor. So, by the way, to really leverage on this thing, you have to structure your business very well. Depending on how much you are making, your business have to be well structured. For example, let's say you only have a few properties and you are just a new investor, which is great. Congratulations. You might want to think about LLC. Start with the normal LLC. That will help you to at least get some deduct, because your business is registered as a business. It's not like just an individual just want to do it without, because now you are telling the government, the authority, that yes, it is a business. So all the expenses, the startup costs and everything, you can deduct that from your taxes. And of course, that will be done with your CPA. So you still have to talk to your CPA and see how that will help. But when you start making more money, more structure, you have more vision and everything, you see that the things will get better based on the projection. Yes, the projection and everything. You can get into S Corp. S Corp, it means you have to be paying yourself some salary, and you'll be paying tax on your the money you pay yourself. Thank you. You pay salary on your income, and but at the end of the year, you save more money when you're doing S corporation legally than just normal LLC. So all these are something you have to discuss with your CPA so they can tell you which one is better for you at that time, because it changes. I mean, when you are doing your normal LLC and you are okay with that, I mean, when you are in a position where you are doing your normal LLC, your CPA may actually tell you that is what you can do right now. That's the best you can do, just because of your situation at the moment. But when you get to another level, they'll tell you that's not the best right now because you are leaving money on the table. So when you grow to another level, they might suggest another strategy to you, because all this we are talking about, there are different ways you can use the code, the tax code. For example, when you grow to a particular level, your CPA might advise you to buy another vehicle that is for that business, because they need something to write off, or to help with your deduction. Tax, the mileage, the cost, the cost running the business. So all this is still something you have to work with your CPA. But you knowing that, yes, You cannot stay on your name, no business establishment, no connection with CPA, no contact with CPA, not talking to your investor peers to see what they are doing. It will not help you. It's like you are just living in isolation and you are not taking advantage of the tax code. And we are talking about code. I purposefully or deliberately mentioning code because I'm trying to let you know that this is legal. This is something you are allowed to take advantage of when you structure your business right. The government wants you to own a business. They want you to be an entrepreneur. They want you to hire people so you can help with the labor force. At the same time, they want you to be structured.
Yeah.
They just don't want you doing in a unaccountable or irresponsible way. So structure is very important, and that's when you'll be able to enjoy those deductions or those strategies that I mentioned earlier. Because when you have that structure, now you can write down your expenses. You can take advantage of expenses easily. When you have those the structure, even your CPA will be happy to see how they can help you because now they see that this person is,
It's being serious.
Yes, very, very motivated, and they have all the document that they need to help you take advantage of the tax code. Yeah. So structure is there. The next one is you want to be, this is not just about tax, it's about you being friendly, approachable, try to be eager to learn, try to connect with people. The reason why I mention this is, you see, even CPAs, when they realize that you are not so friendly, you are just that person that, okay, you feel like you know everything,
you're hard to help.
Yes, they just limit what they can, advance to you. Because keep in mind, tax code, it's a lot of codes, okay? There are some codes that it's easy to just put a number, and do the deductions, and that's it. But there are some codes that it takes some time to write it off and to package everything and to send it to the IRS. Now, the CPA may realize that this person might be able to qualify for this code. But since he or she is just hard-headed, not even she or she claims or feels like, or the impression he or she is giving me is like, I know everything, just do this, do it this way, do it that way. That person may feel like, well, let me just do what he or she knows.
Being rigid.
Not knowing that there is something the CPA have already perceived or already seen that, yeah, it can be done. But because you are cutting the person off, or you are showing that all you want is what he or she should do, then they will just shut up and do the one you want them to do. Yeah. And by the way, you are losing some money on the table. Then they won't tell you. Okay, is that the best practice? I don't want to go into that. It really depends on your relationship with your CPA. But one thing I want to let you know is you have to be open-minded. You have to be approachable. You have to be friendly. You have to put there's this negotiation strategy where you put the burden on that person. Yeah. You have to know how to communicate. Let that person feel like, oh, now it's their turn. They have to help you. They have to think about
they need to solve your problem.
Yes. Yeah. So then you let that person think. Trust me, there's always different ways. For example, look at this. Itemized cost segregation is very hard to do because every item, the fridge, they'll deduct it. That year, every item has their lifespan. Yeah. TV lifespan. I'm talking about when you have like middle-term rental or short-term rental. Yeah. But if you are so hard-headed, you don't want to. When they talk to you, you are rude, and then they will just go the normal deduction for you, and that's it. And you go away. Yeah. Because if they are doing the itemized cost segregation, it takes time to do all that. And some people feel like, why would they spend all their time to try to cut you some, to take advantage of the full code, right? Because, like I said, there are many codes you can take advantage of in real estate. But that person may not feel like it's worth he or her time to do that for you because you are not showing a good vibe and you are not relating with them the way they believe professionals should relate. Yeah. So, what am I saying here? Develop good relationship with all the stakeholders that you are working with.
Yeah.
Your lawnmower, your everybody you can create good relationship
So
with.
they can put
Yes.
their neck on the line whenever they need to, just to help you out.
Your tenants, your anybody you have, your property manager, be nice to them. They will tell you the trick. They will tell you what you need to do to actually make more money. You think you're already making money? Yes, of course, you're making 500, 600, 700, 1,000. Yeah, but trust me, a good property manager, by the way, we have one here, he will tell you how you can even make more than that. But then, do you think he'll be happy to tell you when you are rude to him? When you don't even acknowledge his presence, you don't acknowledge his knowledge, you feel like you know everything already? No. So, what am I saying here? Let's try to work with us, with each other with respect, show regard to one another, just be friendly, be approachable.
Yeah.
Ahmed, what do you have to say?
Well, I think you really hit it on the head, because I have an experience recently where a client is just being difficult, and just like you said, I find I at some point I'm just like, you know what, do it your way.
Yeah, if that's what you want.
I'm not even gonna intervene at this point. And our people, right? When they push you to a point, and when you talk, like they always say, customer is always right. Why customer is always right? It's not as if the customer should be slapping the business owner in the face.
No.
So when they push you to the end and you kind of turn back and you react, they call you unprofessional. I'm like, well, you started this, so why am I unprofessional right now? So you need a good relationship with everybody, even if you feel like what they are doing is not what you believe it's right now. Doesn't make it wrong.
Yeah, and you can respectfully decline what they're advising you to do, or reject, or correct them.
You're even gonna make them see it.
Yes, you can show them that, hey, this is wrong because of this, because of that. You don't have to do everything people ask you to do, but you can decline to do it in a respectful manner.
Yes, absolutely, that is correct. I've had clients where I even learn from.
Yeah.
These are people that, they come to me for help to provide service. While I'm providing that service, they even tell me, you can do it this way. It's going to be a lot easier and all that. Yeah. And I'm like, I never thought about that.
Yeah, because nobody is perfect.
They said, they think Well, I don't know. Now I'm just learning about it. How can I do it? And they show me. Now, even though they show me, I'm still very grateful, because they could have kept that to themselves, and I will be doing it the whole way, and it's just going to be messy. Anyway, I hope you guys get something out of this. Make sure you talk to your CPA. Make sure you understand the structure that it's going to be beneficial for you. And by talking to your CPA, you will know. And make it easy on your CPA by gathering all the necessary documents that is needed. So, Ibrahim, if people really want to reach out to you, they have this question, they want to buy house, they don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
How can they reach out to you?
Yes, you can go to ibrealtors.us. Just take your phone, type ibrealtors.us. You see me there. You can message from the website. You can DM me, text me, call me, 317-728-0213. By the way, all our information is online, TikTok, social media, ibrealtors.us. Now, Ahmed, if they want to reach out to you, how can they reach out to you?
Yeah, absolutely. So you want to manage your property with us, you want to rent a property in Indy area all the way to, Monrovia, Indiana. We do have something available. You can go to acophem.com, ACOPHAZIOPHEM.com. And if you're a social media person, like I always say, make sure you hit us up, ACOPHEM, the same name on social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Slide into our DM, let's talk and we can do business together. Until next week, peace.